Welcome back to my channel. I'm Allison, and today we're doing a total body Mat Pilates class. If you haven't done it yet, make sure to tap the subscribe button and the bell to stay notified with the latest videos. All you need is a yoga mat. Follow along my cues as we transition between floor, seated, and standing movements. All of the exercises will be a beginner to intermediate level, but feel free to modify more as needed. So when you're ready, let's go ahead and get started. Beginning in a standing position on your mat, let's have those feet shoulder width apart, hands in the quads, nice slow flat back down. Take your time, one vertebrae at a time, come up to stand. Head and shoulders last. Once you're on top, give me 2 shoulder rolls back, 2 forward. Inhale, reach those arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, hands on the quads. Let's do that at least 2 more times. Again, this is just waking up that body. Nice and gradually, take it forward. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands on the quads, 1 more. If you feel like you need 2 more, go ahead and take it. Do whatever you need to do. Good, shoulder rolls for 2, forward and back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring it down. Good job. And once you're here, let's go ahead and bring those feet in just a little bit. Inhale, lift up. Lightly grab the wrist with one hand, reach to one side, and think about pushing the hips the other direction and really lengthening through the sides. Good. Inhale, center up. Let's do the other way. Grasp that wrist, and then push the hip towards the opposite direction. Very good. And go ahead and center this up. Let's go ahead and have those feet about shoulder width apart here. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, let's forward fold down. Bending those knees as much as you need to. Drop the head, wiggle it out. Good. Now, if you'd like to, I'm going to turn the angle so you can see. I'm going to go ahead and alternate, bending my knees a little bit and a slight shift side to side. Now let's go ahead and bend your right knee. So most of the load is in that leg. Open up that left arm and turn and look at the hand. You're gonna feel that stretch all the way down the hamstring, through the glutes. Good. Inhale, center down. Let's go ahead and switch. Bend your left knee, straighten the right. Inhale, exhale, take that twist. Turn and look at the hand. If you're not feeling the twist, go ahead and stay centered. And then bring this down. While you're in this fold position, let's go ahead and take those feet a little wide on the shoulder width apart and some lateral lunges. Now, if it doesn't feel good to take it all the way to the ground, feel free to take it higher, hands on the hips, and then shift the weight side to side. So whatever's gonna be the best for you to wake up those muscles, warm up that body, go for it. And then let's go ahead and center this up, walk those feet in a little bit, arms dangle in front, slowly come up to stand. Again, 1 vertebrae at a time, head and shoulders pop up last. Very nice. Roll the shoulders back twice back, just like we started with. Roll forward. And let's go ahead and take a step to the top of your mat, feet together. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold down. Again, bending those knees as much as you need to. And then once you're here, lightly grasp the elbows, opposite hand to elbows, and just rock it out. And then reverse the grip, rock the other way. Fingertips down on the ground, and let's go ahead and take it back to a high plank position. And then when you're ready, drop those knees, sink back for a child's pose stretch. Deep breath, inhale through the nose. Exhale out. 1 more time, inhale, breathe. And exhale. Round that spine, come up to tabletop position, recenter your hands, little space between the knees, and let's do some cat-cows. Deep breath, inhale, exhale, push the floor away. Drop that head. If you need to, wiggle out those hips a little bit, get any kinks out of that lower back. Center up, flat back forward. Exhale, pull it in. Let's do some big trunk circles, dropping the hips in one direction, bring it up the other way. Just gonna do 3 of these. Center up, flat back. Exhale, pull it in. Let's go ahead and do those 3 trunk circles the other direction. Inhale, exhale around. Fantastic. And then center up, flat back forward. All right, start to fire up the core a little bit. Bring those knees in a little bit. It looks like a bird dog, but all we're gonna do is do an iso hold. So right arm, left leg. Let's extend, lengthen that arm and leg, long fingertips. Abs are tight, keep the hips steady. And then let's go ahead and bring it in, elbow towards opposite knee. We're only doing 3 of these. Inhale, reach out, hold it there, hold, hold, hold. Spine and neck in line. Bring it in. 2 more. Extend, lengthen, and hold. Very nice. Starting to feel those glutes. And we have 1 more like this. Lift it up, hold. And then we're gonna do a 4 count pulse on top, like you're shaking hands, shaking foot. Ready? 4, 3, 2, and then slowly bring it down. Wiggle it out if you need to. We're doing the same thing on the other side. Soften those elbows, abs are tight. Left arm, right leg, extend and hold. Lengthen the fingertips. Lengthen that leg, squeeze the glutes, abs are tight. Deep breath, inhale. Exhale through the mouth. Remember, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Abs are tight through all these movements. Inhale. Ready? And then let's go ahead, bring it in. Elbow towards opposite knee. Exhale, extend, lengthen, hold. You have that 3 more times. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale, lengthen. So good. 2 more, in. Exhale, reach, hold, hold, hold. And then 1 more, bring it in. Hold this one out for a moment. And then pause for 4, shake hands and foot. 4, 3, 2, and set the hand and knee down. Inhale. Exhale, I'm gonna take my knees a little bit wider and take it into a little more of a frog pose, sinking back. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. And then slowly come up. Very good. Flip it around onto your back. Let's go ahead and start firing up that core just a little bit more. All right, so when you're ready, let's take those legs up to tabletop. Toes are pointed, abs are in, you know this. Tap the toe down, bring it back up to 90 degrees, other way. This is going to be our last warm-up move, and then we're gonna progress this into your first working exercise. Inhale, exhale. Now, if you like, you can stay here, level 1. Level 2, hands behind the head. Lift the head up, just cradle the head in the hands. Shoulder blades is off the mat. Good. Now from here, hold your legs up to 90 degrees. I'm gonna go ahead and drop my left toe down, bring it up, extend that leg, lower down, bring it up, bring it in. Now the right side. Drop the toe, up, extend, lengthen. If you like to drop your head on the ground, you can do the same thing here, making sure there's no space between your lower back and the floor. Straighten, drop back to 90. Other side, keep it bent. Toe drop, extend, inhale. Exhale, come up, bend. We're doing it 1 more time on each side. Left side, toe drops. Inhale, lower. Exhale, up. Right side, toe drops. Lift, extend, drop and lower, bring the knees in, drop the head, hug it out. Good job. All right, are we ready to go ahead and do the hundreds? Let's do it. You guys know it. Remember, no matter what body position your legs are in, you pump, you inhale the first 5 counts, exhale the second 5 counts, leg position here, 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 or you can inhale, lower the first 5 counts, exhale, rise up the second 5. Your choice. I'm gonna transition between most of the movements, but you do what's best for you. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and start at 90. When you're ready, lift the head, long fingertips, pump and inhale. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last 2 sets. 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3. Right to a double leg stretch. You know it. Hug the knees in into a tight ball. Inhale, arms reach back, legs extend. Exhale, hug. If you need to, go ahead and drop the head. Keep the same body movement. We have this for about 15 seconds. Look at that ceiling, keep the spine and neck in line. Again, watch that arch in the lower back. Try to keep your spine and neck in a neutral position. Final 6, 4, 3, 2. I challenge you one more time. Hollow hold, legs out, arms out. Lift that upper body another inch for 8, 7, 6, 5. Here's 4, 3, 2. Drop the head, drop the legs. Woo, stretch. Very, very good. Bring those feet in. Let's do a little bit of hip bridges. Upper body nice, relaxed. Arms to the side for now. Before you even start, pull the belly button to spine. Take that pelvis, do a little tilt in. That's your starting position. Keep that from start to finish. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Drive through the heels, lift up, squeeze the glutes. Inhale, bring it in. Good, right when you tap down, exhale, come right back up, squeeze. Also think about lifting that pelvic floor, just kind of as an added bonus. Inhale, exhale up, and lower, good. We'll do this a few more times and then we'll add some variation. Lift up and squeeze. Good, we're gonna do this 3 more times at your own pace. Up and lift, and remember you can always go back to this. So even as I add different options, you can always go back to your traditional bridge. All right, if you like to hug the knees in, watch me. We're gonna take the hips up, we're gonna hold it up there for a bit. And then with this one, I'm gonna go ahead and bring my arms up to the ceiling along fingertips, raising my left leg. I'm gonna reach back, bring it in, lower the leg. And then the other side's gonna lift up, extend, bring it in and lower. Now, if you'd like to, if the balance is just a little bit off on that, you can do the same thing, keeping your hips on the ground and really just focus on engaging that core, keeping the hips steady. Okay, so when you're ready, let's go ahead, abs in, pelvic tilt, lift up, get your base position. If you like, long fingertips, arms extended, raise the left leg, legs and arms go back, bring it in, and lower. Other side, lift. So we're combining a hip march, hip bridge march with a leg extension. Lift, extend. And the entire time, hips are staying lifted. Squeeze the glutes. Whew. We're doing 8 total, so 2 more on each side. You got it. Lift, nice and slow. Extend and reach. Center, down, up, press. Final time each side. You're doing great. Lift, extend, in, down, up, press, and lower. Good. Drop the hips. Go ahead and hug those knees in. Good job. Roll the ankles a bit if you like. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and take one leg out, one leg up, single leg stretch. Lightly lift up, light grasp behind the calf, pump in 1, 2, switch, 1, 2, switch. Enjoy that nice hamstring stretch. We're doing that big leg combo with leg circles in between these leg switches. All right, coming in 6, 5. We're gonna keep that right leg extended in the air. Get ready. Hold the right leg up, left leg can stay floating, or you can activate that foot, flex it, and keep it on the ground. But if you like to, lift up, just hovering. Right leg toe pointed, 6 circles going to the right clockwise. Inhale, exhale around. Try to keep those hips nice and steady. Feel this in the deep core. 3 more. In 3, we reverse. 2, hold it center. Let's reverse other way. Inhale, exhale for 6, 5, good. 4, we're gonna go back to our switches. 2, hold in the center, lift the head up, light grasp behind the calf, pump in 1, 2, switch, 1, 2, switch. Good. Nice and long. You ready to do the other side? Let's go in 3, 2, Left leg stays up, same option as before. Drop the head. If you need to, flex the foot, keep it active on the ground, or lift it up with the toe pointed. When you're ready, 6 circles to the right. Here we go. Inhale, exhale around. Can you make it big? Good. 3, 4, nice and long. Woo, one more. You know it, reverse, finishing strong. And then yes, we are finishing with some leg switches, single leg stretch. It'll be 8 of them. Beautiful, final 3. 2, lift up, ready, pump it in for 8. 7, 6, here's 4, 3, 2, head drops, knee hug. Ooh, good job, so good. Let's go ahead and extend your legs the length of your mat, adjust your body position as needed. We're building up to some roll-ups. Roll-ups, if you're not sure what those are, watch me. I'm gonna have my fingertips long, palms facing in, flex the feet, inhale, pull the shoulders down towards the mat, and then exhale, peeling that spine off the ground without jerking the body. Hinge forward, drop the head, feel that stretch in the hams. Inhale, slowly come back, arms to ceiling and lower. If you get stuck, bend those knees, come up, assist yourself. You can finish out that same roll-up. All right, so when you're ready, at your own pace, extend those arms. Inhale, plug the shoulders. Exhale, let's peel. Scoop the belly button out, round that spine. Slowly come back, arms to ceiling. 1 vertebrae at a time. Do it again. Inhale, plug. Exhale, peel. Drop. Come back and up. 3 more. Inhale, exhale. And I feel like this is one of those movements where if the first 1 or 2 is a little struggle, it actually gets a bit easier. Moving forward. Inhale back, exhale, peel up. Forward hinge. Slowly come up, good. Last one, we're gonna hold that fold forward. Inhale, shoulders back, exhale, peel. Round and hold it here, deep breath, inhale. Exhale out, inhale, slowly come up. Good job, and you can shake it out. Excellent work. If you need to grab a quick drink, go ahead and grab it, and then meet me back in this seated position. Good work. Feeling good? Not bad. All right, once you're back, we're gonna hit rolling like a ball. Now, if you know rolling like a ball, we're gonna take it to the top of your mat. Bring the knees in, and you can have your hands. It's really a preference. I've seen it many different ways. I personally like to have my hands where my hamstrings are and tuck in, but if you like it more in the shins and tucking in instead, that's fine as well. All right, so rolling like a ball, bring those hips closer to the heels, feet are floating, lengthen that spine, sit up tall, and then inhale, dip the chin, C-shaped curve with your back, and then we slowly come up. Feel free to take this to 90 degrees. Same movement. All right, when you're ready, go ahead and join me. Inhale, scoop, exhale, come up. So it's always a scoop and round, and then you finish straight. Good. All controlled. Use your breath. Inhale back. Exhale, come up. Beautiful. 15 more seconds, how you like. And then we're gonna go right to a boat pose, which is where you're at now, releasing the legs and then holding out. But if you need to, drop the heels on the ground, fingertips on the ground. In 5, 4, 3, 2. After your next one, let's hold it up, 20 seconds, release the hands, sit up a little taller, hang out here. If this is too much, you can be here, 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 wherever you like. Sitting up a little taller for the final 10. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Good job. Stay here for 4, 3, 2, and relax. Fantastic work. All right, hold it here. Let's go back into that seated position. Get a little stretch, some spinal twists. Sit in a straddle position, feet are flexed, arms nice and long to the side. Rotate over, pinky past the pinky toe, pause for 3, drop the head. 1, 2, 3, center rotate, twist the other way. 1, 2, 3. Now, if twisting is not in the cards for you, you're just gonna go ahead and do the same thing in the center, light pulse, and then center up, all right? 3, 2, lift, rotate, 3, 2, 1, up. I'm gonna get 2 more on each side. If you feel like you need an extra 1 or 2, feel free to take it. And up, rotate, 3, 2, 1 more just like that. Rotate, 3, 2. Now this time everyone's gonna go in the center, palms face in, pull the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, exhale, fold as far as you can, as far as you can. And when you can't any farther, relax the head, drop those elbows. Good. Deep breath in. Exhale out. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Good. All right, let's go ahead and flip it around. Let's do a push-up combo, incorporate some upper body and a little bit of core. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go place our hands down. Now we're gonna extend, for me it's my left leg, I'm gonna extend my left leg out. I'm gonna do a push-up, bring it in, and then pull the knee in and extend out and then repeat again. We're gonna stay on the same side. 6 on the left, we'll do a quick stretch, child pose, and then we'll do 6 on the right side. So again, nice and slow these combos. Hands down, so start in tabletop, and then extend the left leg. Ready? Push up, and let's do a tricep push-up, elbows tight. Press, exhale, in and out. That's 1. Good. Nice and slow for 2. Stay with it. 3, and really think about scooping that belly button. Whew. You have 2 more. Down, up, down and lengthen. 1 more, and then you're gonna hold it in this position. So I know I lied. I wanna add this on, and we're gonna do some rainbow double taps, crossing over that base leg. So it's gonna be tap, 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 tap. Let's just do 6 of these right here, go. 6. Since we're in this position, might as well do them. Squeeze the glutes. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, now let's go ahead and bring it in. I know we got that extra glute burn in there. Don't worry, give you a little bit longer recovery. Inhale through the nose, exhale out. Let's go ahead and walk our fingertips over to the left side and then shift the hips to the right, because that's the glute we're probably feeling as well. And then center up, shift over to the right, hips to the left. Good, bring it up. Let's go ahead and do the other side. I'm gonna flip it over so my moving leg is on your side so you can see it. But same thing, 6 combo push-ups, driving the knee in and out. And then we're gonna go into those 6 crossover rainbow taps. All right, so when you're ready, back into your tabletop position, engage the core, right leg extended out. And let's do 6 of them. 1 push-up, triceps in, elbows tight, pull it in, extend and lengthen. Down, up, inhale, exhale, good. This one's 3. You're doing great. You squeeze and make this a nice big movement. 2 more. Up, in, out, 1 more. All right, we're gonna hang out in that leg extension position. Rainbow or hot potato, however you see it. Here we go, tap, tap, cross over. Tap, tap for 6. Squeeze, 5. Good. Last 3. You're doing amazing. Keep it up, keep it up. 2. I know that base leg kicking in. And 1. Bring it in. Let's go ahead and sink back. Ah, nice work. Again, if you want to angle the stretch a little bit, you can do what we did earlier to one side. And then center other way. Good. And then let's go ahead, bring it up from here. Hover those knees into a bear plank. Inhale, exhale, press the hips up for a downward facing dog. Another sneaky stretch for those hamstrings and glutes. You can pedal out those heels, spread open those fingertips. Very nice. And then from here, press those heels down and then tiptoe those toes all the way till they're behind your wrists and you're at the top of your mat. Folded position, head is relaxed. Inhale, flat back gaze forward. Exhale, fold it down. And then inhale, raise those arms all the way up. Stretch, stretch. And bring it down, arms to the side. Whew. Good work. Now we're in our standing position. All right, let's do a few things here before we take it back down onto the ground. Starting off, feet about a little wider than shoulders apart, toes flare out. Let's do some plie squats. And with this one, I'm gonna bring my arms up and we're gonna do a pull down, driving those elbows down and in towards the sides. Exhale, reach up. Here we go. Actually, I lied. We're gonna exhale down, inhale up. Good. And lift, pressing through those heels. Nice and long, making yourself a little bit taller on the top end of this move. Whew, we have 8 more. Here's 8. And with the elbows, think about driving them back and in and squeezing your shoulder blades together, working those lats. Fantastic. 5, 4, drop that tailbone down, squeeze the glutes on top. 2 more. Can we hold this one down? Pulse the arms and legs for 8, 7, 6, 5. Here's 4, 3, 2. Slowly come up. Toes forward. Interlace those fingers behind. Don't lose your balance. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, forward fold. Back is flat. And when you can't get flat anymore, relax the hands. Drop the head. Fingertips down. Shift the weight side to side. Very nice. And then just slowly come all the way up to stand. Perfect. Okay, from here, let's go ahead and pivot, turn, face one side. Get in a stationary lunge position. One leg out, one leg in. We're going to go ahead and rise up. Stretch, inhale, exhale, bring it down. Here we go, 8 of these. Inhale, exhale up for 8, 7, 6, 5, good job. 4, press to that front heel. 3, 2, hold this one down, hold it here, and then can we keep this right knee bent or the front knee bent? We're gonna tap in, press back for 8, keeping this leg bent the whole time. 8, 7, 6, feeling that quad. Here's 4, 3, 2, hold this one back, pivot, turn, face me, lateral lunge side to side. Good. All right, shaking it out. We are repeating the same thing on the other side. In 4, 3, 2, hold it over other way. Pivot, turn for your lunge, set your feet up. All right, so when you're ready, let's go. Down and up for 8, 7, balance stabilization, 5, 4, 3, 2, you know it. Hold this last one down, hold it here. Tap that back toe in and out. 8, staying low. 7, 6, you got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it back, pivot, turn, face me, lateral lunge side to side. Hands light behind the head, add a reach towards the inside foot. Up, lunge, center, not feeling this, keep the hands on the hips, side to side. Inhale, exhale, 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands on the quads, walk it in a little bit, flat back, round up slow. Good, shake it out. Final exercise we have in a standing position, you're gonna find a wall, and we're gonna do some wall sits. If you do not have a wall close by, you're doing a chair hold pose. Now, if you're doing a chair sit, you're floating feet a little bit narrower than shoulder width apart, space between, and you're just gonna sink back like you're in a chair, or you can have your hands here. while we do the wall sit. All right, and you'll hold that stationary. But if you have some space for a wall, join me here. All right, now for the wall sits, shoulders, hips, head touching the wall. All right, your goal is thighs about parallel to the ground, so 90-degree angle. If you start to get shaky or fatigued, instead of coming all the way up to stand, I want you to just come up like an inch or two, and that's gonna take a lot of the load off, but you're still working. Okay, so we're doing 2 sets of wall sits. First one, we'll do the longest at 45 seconds, just a plain wall sit. Second one's gonna be 30 seconds, and I'm gonna throw an option in, all right? So for now, wall sit, take about 5 seconds, get in position, shoulders back. If you have slippery socks on, take them off. Time begins now. Zip up that core, lift the pelvic floor. Again, make sure the hips, shoulders, head is back. Fingertips can just relax on your quads. Close your eyes. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Good. So like I said, if you get really shaky, fatigued, instead of coming all the way to stand, just come up an inch or two. That'll take a lot of your load off. We have about 20 seconds. I know. I'm doing it with you. I feel it. We've got this. This is your longest set. Second round will be shorter, and we will shake it out in between. Woo, 8 seconds. You're doing amazing. Keep breathing. 3, 2, be careful. Come on up, push away from the wall. Let's go ahead and shake out those legs. Take like 30 seconds. Good. All right, I'm gonna explain the next thing. Coming up, we're gonna do the same wall sit. You can do exactly what we just did. Or while we do the wall sit, pretend I'm doing the wall sit here, you're gonna have an option to tap laterally side to side. All right, and we'll just do that for like 15 seconds or so of the sit and then finish in a stationary position. If you're doing your chair pose, you're just gonna hold the chair pose the whole time again. All right, take about 5 or 6 seconds, get back in your position. Again, 90 degrees, 3, 2, time starts right now, 30 seconds. Again, quick body check, zip up that core, shoulders, hips, and head back. And then if you'd like to, add a lateral tap side to side. Harder than it looks. Really dig into that base leg. Whew. Stay there, out and in, good. I'm just gonna do one more tap in each side, and then we're gonna hold your steady wall sit. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, so good. Be careful, come on up, shake it out. Woo, nice work, done with those. Grab a drink and then come back and meet me on the floor, and you're in a side lying position. So starting off, we're gonna be propped on our elbows, 90 degrees, knees are bent, hips are stacked. Now what we're doing with this one, get this back so it's not in my way. All right, we're gonna start with hands light behind the head. We're going to lift the clam, come down, rotate, and center. We're all gonna start with this move, and then I'm gonna go ahead and take it up a level, but remember, you can always stay here. So when you're ready, we're just gonna do 4 of these. So open up that top leg, feet together like a hinge, rotate, that's 4. Up, down, rotate. 3, good. 2, one more. Now the option will be to lift the hip. You can stay there or try this. Up, down, rotate. And we're doing 6 more of these. Up, down, 5. Maybe you can get a little bit more range of motion on that rotation. 4, abs are in. Good. 2 more. Excellent job. And then 1 more, and then we're actually gonna pulse this last one up. Hips can be up or down. When you're ready, lift it up and hold. Pulse the top leg. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and bring it down. Staying on the side, I'm gonna sneak in a tricep move. Now, coming up just a little bit, legs can be staggered. Outside hand forward, inside arm, hug your rib cage. Now try not to fight yourself. Let your upper body go relaxed and a little bit more limp. You're going to bend this elbow, dip the shoulder, exhale, press up and squeeze. I love this one. It's a tricep exercise, but it's hitting the triceps at a little bit different angle compared to like traditional extensions or kickbacks. All right, so we're gonna shoot for, I'm gonna say 8 to 10. So you determine for yourself once you get into it. If 8's enough, you can stop there. I will go to 10 with mine, but don't feel the pressure to do it. So again, stagger the stance, outside hand forward, inside arm hug the rib cage. Let's go. Dip, exhale, press and squeeze. 2, good, 3, you can tap that inside shoulder if you like. 4, 5, 6, 7. This one's 8. If you're done, go ahead and relax. I'm gonna get 2 more in. And 1 more, good job. All right, let's go ahead and swivel and do the other side, those 2 moves. So go ahead and bring it down on that elbow, get 90 degrees. Knees are bent and stacked. Combination clam and rotation. Let's start the same way. We'll open here and then rotate, keeping the hip down for the first 4. And then the final 6, if you'd like, add that hip lift. All right, when you're ready, lift, feet stay together. Rotate for 4. Good. Here's 3. And 1 more. All right, if you'd like to, join me. Lift the hip, up, down, rotate. 6 of these. Lift, popping that hip up. 5, good work. 4, stay in it. Last 2, keep it up, keep it up. And 1 more. Lift, down, rotate. So good. All right, you can bring it up a little bit. Triceps. Now you know what it is. Tricep presses, 8 to 10 reps. Whatever you did on the first side, go ahead and do the same amount on this side. So stagger those legs comfortably. Outside hand forward. Inside arm, hug your rib cage. Again, don't fight yourself. Keep your upper body relaxed. And let's dip the shoulder for 10. Good, squeeze. 9. 8. Keep breathing. Inhale, exhale. 7. 6. Come on, we're halfway through. 5. 4. This one's number 8. So if you're done after this, relax for the last 2 while I get these in. 1 and 2. Very nice. Go ahead, come on up. Sit comfortably. Let's get a quick tricep stretch. 1 arm overhead, pulling on the arm, not the elbow, reaching for the center of your back. Good. And then when you're ready, release and switch other way. We're very close to the end of this workout, I promise. And relax. All right, we are actually not gonna go on our back anymore for today, so we're gonna take it back to your tabletop position and do a little bit more core and lower back, and then stretch out. Sound good? All right, so when you're ready, let's go actually into, yes, let's do a tabletop position. Let's do 1 more leg move. All right, so abs are tight. We're gonna combine a fire hydrant to glute press. Bring it down, and then the other side, we're gonna fire hydrant to glute press. I'm gonna keep going. Why don't you just join me? We'll do 1 set for about 45 seconds. Squeeze. Spine and neck neutral. Lift. Up. And press. Good. Woo. Lift. And our glutes are getting a really good workout today. Keep it up, keep it up. Hips and shoulders are steady. About 20 more seconds, alternating. Fire hydrant to glute, and then other side. Last 8. Good job, good job. Up, lift, 3, 2, and then you can sink back for a child's pose. Quick stretch, deep breath in, and then exhale out. Good. Slowly come up. All right, coming up, let's do a set of bird dogs. And the bird dogs that we're gonna do today is our extension out, rotate away from the center line of the body, bring it in, and then lower. We're gonna do this one set for 30 seconds. Here we go, opposite arm, opposite leg, rotate out, center, and lower. Up, out, in, and down. Good. Take your time. Core stabilization, balance when we have that 2 points of contact on the ground. Extend, out, in. So good. Give me about 12 more seconds. Nice and slow. Whew. All right, I'm gonna get one more on each side just to be even. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very, very good. All right, let's go ahead and finish off strong with a plank. We're gonna go hands and toes, or you can go forearm and toes. And then with that move, I'm gonna do some slow knee drives or slow mountain climbers. I was kind of trying to avoid saying mountain climbers, but it's gonna be a slow, optional knee in and out. 45 seconds, final hold. When you're ready, join me here. We're starting in 3, 2, before you move the legs, body check. Stack the shoulders, squeeze the glutes. Think about the glutes making apples, not applesauce. That's always the analogy there. And breathe. And once you have that, one knee in, extend, other knee. Now picture someone putting a stack of books between your shoulder blades. You don't want them to fall over. That's how steady we want that body to be. 20 more seconds for your hold. If you're not doing this, you're in a modified, hands and knees, elbows and knees, or on your toes. I'm gonna do one more climb on each side with the knee in. And then for the last 10 seconds, hold it out. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, and drop the knee, sink back and stretch. Whew, so good. Deep breath in. Exhale out. One more time, inhale. Exhale out. Slowly come up, back to tabletop. Let's do our thread the needle. One hand down, one arm threads underneath, dropping the head and shoulders. Hips are staying up. Just hang out here. Breathe, inhale. Exhale out. You did such a great job today. I'm so proud of you for coming. Whew. One more breath. And then on your next inhale, center this up. Other side, other arm threads underneath, drop the head and shoulder. And breathe. Good. Inhale. And exhale. Next inhale, center this up. All right, from this position, let's go ahead. Hover the knees, abs are tight. Inhale, exhale, pop those hips up, downward facing dog. Just like before, can you pedal out those heels? Shake the head no. Shake it yes. Good, and then you're gonna go ahead and press those heels back. Inhale, right leg extends up. Exhale, let's go ahead and pull that foot through right between the hands. Fingertips down. Good. And let's go ahead and drop that back knee, flatten out the top part of that foot. Left hand on the ground, open up the top arm, turn and look at that hand. And now this is optional, but you're gonna make a thumbs up towards your back foot. Bend that leg, and if you can, reach for the quad stretch, reaching for the top of that foot, pull it in. I know it's a little bit intense, but breathe through it. Inhale, exhale out. One more time in, exhale out. Inhale, release, bring that arm back around, fingertips frame the front foot, walk the hands back for your hamstring. This toe should naturally come up. Good. And then slowly walk forward, wiggle this foot out so you're into a lizard stretch. Hands are on the inside part of that foot. And if you like to, you can open up the knee, you can take it down to your forearms, you can add a twist, whatever feels good for you right now. Fantastic. Center this up. Go ahead, bring this knee back. Inhale, Hover those knees above the ground, stretch back, and then pop those hips up. Let's get the other side. Left leg extends, inhale, exhale, pull that foot through right between the fingertips, low lunge. And then drop the back knee, flatten out the top part of the foot, opposite hand down, open up the top arm, look at that hand. Just like before, you can always stay right here. If you like to reach for that foot, thumbs up towards the back foot, bend that knee, reach for the top. Good. And now breathe through it. This is an intense quad stretch. You've got it. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. On your next inhale, let's go ahead and release. Swivel it back around. Walk the fingertips back for your hamstring. I feel a little bit different than the first side, and that's okay. Beautiful. Walk it forward. Wiggle that foot out into your lizard. And again, you can do your forearms. You can add a twist, which I'm feeling right now. Whatever you like. Good. And then if you twisted or went on your forearms, go ahead and center this back up. Let's go ahead and pick up the back knee, back to the high plank. Inhale, exhale back to your downward facing dog. And then with this, let's tiptoe those toes all the way to your back behind your wrists in that fold position. We kind of started class this way. Just like before, let's lightly grasp the opposite elbows and sway side to side. Reverse your grip. Arms dangle in front. Let's take 10 seconds to come up to stand, one vertebrae at a time for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Once you're on top, 3 shoulder rolls back. 3 go forward. Inhale, reach those arms up to the ceiling. Exhale down one more time, all the way up. And let it all go. You did such a great job today. I'm so proud of you for coming. My name is Allison, and I will see you next time. Great job on completing that workout. If you haven't done it yet, please remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss a single video. If you have any suggestions for future workouts or any ideas health or fitness related, please feel free to leave me a comment in this video. Also, follow me on Instagram at Allyfitatl for more daily workouts. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you in the next video.